So Caitlin Clark has signed an 8-year,
All right.
$28 million sponsorship deal with Nike.
Okay.
First of all, you would think, and it just shows you the difference of male, female. I get the difference. I understand all that. But still, she is the number one basketball player right now.
Sure.
8 years, $28 million.
Well, hasn't that been an argument for years, like wage disparity between like men and women sports, but it's based on percentage of revenue that sport generates, and there just isn't that much money coming in compared to other programs.
Right. No, I understand, and I agree with it.
And I think per player, percentage-wise, the women's NBA makes more money because they do some kind of collective
with the NBA
compared to the NBA. So they actually get more than what they were entitled to, but it's still not good enough for a lot of people.
So she accepted Nike over Under Armour, which offered 4 years for $16 million, and Adidas 4 years for $6 million.
Oh, Adidas is trying to get it for nothing.
Yeah.
They weren't even trying. They're like, we'll throw a bone at it.
And see if she signs it before she gets anything else.
Yeah.
I mean, still, it's $28 million.
It's massive.
Well, and I think we talked about it, allegedly, that Barstool offered her $10 million just to play in the intramural.
Yeah.
I would have done that.
How come I don't get those offers?
A, you're not talented.
That's true.
B, because the women would still beat you.
Yeah. How many people on a 3-on-3 team? 6. Okay. So that's why I'm not very good at that one.
Right, because you're not good at math.
Yeah. And I don't have shoes either, so it's hard to get an endorsement when you don't have shoes on.
Well, that's the endorsement you need to get.
Oh, so you get a pair of shoes. That's good. So I would rock a pair of Buster Browns. I mean, I would run down to the court, pair of Eastlands.
I'd play in flip-flops.
Flip-flops will work.
I've played in flip-flops.
Yeah.
So what'd you bring today? Bring anything to the table?
Show and tell.
Other than the stupid football?
Yeah, I brought the helmet.
Even stupider?
That's Knucklemania 4, Los Angeles. The first time BKFC's going to California. Like Biggie Smalls. I'm going back to Cali.
I don't know what any of that means.
That means he's going back to Cali.
Didn't he die?
Well, I mean, it's physically, yes. But like
allegedly.
He always lives on in our hearts. Biggie Smalls is legendary. Bigger than any of these other people that we talk about. The music transcends generation. It will be around forever. His contribution to life will inspire people forever.
Okay.
That's Brooklyn's Jesus.
How does Jesus feel about there's a Brooklyn Jesus?
I don't know. You have to ask him. But he's a pillar in their community. I mean, he gave people so much hope and inspiration that they could make it out of that environment and get to a better place in life. Like that's what music's so powerful. Ask our producer. He knows how important music is, especially at the subconscious level. There's a video of a ballet professional. She's spent her whole life on Broadway. She's unconscious. She's got Alzheimer's. She's in a wheelchair. They put headphones on her. The music triggered her sympathetic response or her subconscious, and she did her entire routine in a wheelchair. That is cool.
Music rocks.
Music is powerful. It can capture a moment of time. It can take you right back to where you were 50 years ago when the Buccaneers got their franchise. Where were you? Can you remember the theme song of that day?
No.
Can you remember the music walking down the aisle? Here comes the bride. You remember?
What?
I don't know. I'm just talking about the places in your life that music captures. That's what makes music so amazing. Is it captures a moment in time, like a wedding or a grief or a tragedy or a championship. There's songs that just take you right back. Right? I mean, when you hear it on the radio, it's like, whoa. Like you can remember it like it was yesterday.
But nothing really hits me.
Really?
Yeah. Nothing really hits me.
Not a song that reminds you of the military. There's like a certain.
There is one song that reminds me of the military.
Okay.
And I hate it.
Because of what the military made you do?
No, not what the military.
The boot camps and the running and.
So and I know I've told the story before. Thanks for tuning in. Every ship has what's called a breakaway song. So you get called to general quarters, and you're going to refill in the middle of the ocean.
Okay.
Okay. So then when you're done refueling, you break away. So one goes to the right, one goes to the left, and you play this stupid frickin' song.
What's the song?
Well, every ship is different.
Oh, okay. Can you find it? Is it searchable? Is
Oh,
it
I know
something-
the song.
Let's play it as our producer can add that into this segment. and
No.
we can play it and we can break away. You go left, I'll go right. We'll recreate the military.
Well, first of all, you can't recreate anything military
Why?
because you're non-military.
I was on the Norwegian cruise line.
What was the breakaway song?
Don't worry, be happy. We were leaving Jamaica, pulling out of port.
Well, the USS Barry, DD 933, was this music. Our breakaway song was sung by none other than Willie Nelson.
What? And what was that song?
Well, what's the only Willie Nelson song you know?
I don't. Staying alive or
On the Road Again.
on the but you're on the ocean.
And we're on the ocean, so it was stupid.
Wow.
So when you hear that song, you're not happy. Well, in a way, honestly, you are happy because it means it's done.
Okay.
You know, now it's over and we can all go back to sleep or go back to whatever we were doing. Because you could refuel at 2 in the morning. You know, it's whenever, the two hook up. The two get close. Never been a big Willie Nelson fan because of that.
Really?
Yeah.
It wasn't Willie's fault. Don't blame Willie.
Well, it was Willie's fault
Willie's still alive.
because Willie sang the song.
I
He
guess.
should have band together and banned it. No more.
Okay.
But no, that didn't work. The Mavericks beat the Clippers 96-93 last night. Did you see that?
I did not.
How about the Timberlakes beat the Suns? You see that?
Don't think I've watched NBA basketball in a while. It's not. There's no passion.
Is Dr. J still playing?
There's no passion.
Well, I
Like, there's no love for the game. Like it's just a job. There's too much money involved. Too much. Like, I don't enjoy it. But I'll tell you what. Steve and I met a photographer, and I asked him questions, and I said, "What's the hardest job? Like, what's the most scary photo shoot you've ever done, or most risk you've ever taken to get a certain shot or angle?" And he said that under the basketball goal, these guys are 7'5",
True.
running full speed ahead.
True that.
You're underneath it, trying to catch that perfect angle or that dunk or that one moment in real time, in real space. And it's
Shaq
kinda like,
landed on top of him.
it's kind of like a badge of honor, right? It's kind of
No,
like,
it's not.
Well, it is. No. Don't you say no.
It's
listen,
not.
but
You are an idiot.
I'm talking about more of a badge of honor as capturing it in real time, not recording it. Because we've been in media rooms where a lot of guys will record the full thing and then they'll freeze frame and they'll capture that moment. But it's different when you actually capture it with the camera and the skill and the timing. If you get it natural, it's like
you're an idiot.
it makes you a legendary figure
You are a moron.
in photography and in media. If you actually capture it like in real time, and it's a once in a moment lifetime opportunity, like a bird
Okay.
touching the water and
Okay.
you get the mirrored reflection.
Idiot.
There's certain things.
Idiot. Take a breath. Have you ever stood next to a professional photographer
Yes.
and watched them take a picture? Have you ever stood next to?
Yes.
I'm asking you a serious
Yes,
question.
I want to lay underneath the basket and do it with
Okay. All right, moron, listen to me.
Okay.
If you have, what is the sound that you hear when the photographer takes that one super picture that it's a once in a lifetime? Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Rapid fire, fire in the hole.
So it's not just I'm going to wait until his tongue sticks out and then I'm going to click. No, it's
So the last time I went to a game, I had my camera. I was laying under the basket. I was with the guy. I hit and then
first of all, it's radio, so you have to describe that you're doing a Polaroid.
I was just shaking the image
Right.
clear. So, but yeah, if you can capture with a Polaroid, I'm pretty sure you can do it with like a high-powered lens.
And you go.
I actually drew a sketch once. I was like,
I mean, I've done that on the iPhone. You just keep clicking. It's still
Right.
an individual photo.
but the art,
The art of what?
capturing it one picture, one frame, and in perfect time. Like
But you're not.
when Ryan Garcia connected with Devontae Davis and knocked him out in front of the world to see.
Okay, first of all, we'll get to that.
King David, or what? King Ryan is his name now.
Well, he's not the king.
He's a king.
Does he have the belt?
His name says King on his shorts.
Well, King Bobby Green.
He's king.
King, what's his name? Philip, Andrew, Johnny, whatever his name is in England.
Charles.
Charles. Exactly. So he didn't win the title.
titles are so irrelevant. I mean, this is a new era. You don't have to be the champion or the best to be the king.
I don't give him any credit for winning that fight. Zero, none.
What?
Because he was unprofessional. Now he was professional that he paid the $1.5 million.
Because he missed by 3 pounds.
He said he would give $500,000 for every pound over.
And I think going back to last week, there should be a penalty where you lose 10% of your purse for every pound you're over.
It's not enough.
He would have lost 30% of his purse.
Right, which I think was $40 million, right?
Yeah. But if he would have been 10 pounds over, he would have lost everything. Fight for free.
Well, first of all, if he's 10 pounds over, you don't fight. Fight's off.
Well, you fight for free if that's the point. You gave away 100%
But still,
of your
okay,
prize.
so you fight for free, you lose your entire purse, and then you win. And then schmoes like you are like, he's the king, he won. He won.
No, that's true.
He said, screw that, I don't need the title. And I think it's rare, I could be wrong, I was wrong once, they return the belt to the loser. Typically, I thought if you still continued, if Fatty wins, he can't win the belt.
Right.
But the loser could still lose the title. He lost. But no, they give it back to him.
Yeah, I think he keeps it. Yeah.
No, he does keep it, at least this time.
Right.
I don't think he should. You accepted the fight. You lost.
Yeah.
So really, it's a no-lose for him. He's fighting Fatty McFatty. He made a bonus $1.5 million.
I don't think you can call him Fatty McFatty.
Why?
I mean, that's just disrespectful.
Yeah, he was disrespectful to the sport that he supposedly loves and came in 3 fat pounds over. All right, coming to you live from